Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing something different. We are on our way to go pick up a couple burgers. If you've been watching my channel since the beginning, you might have seen a few videos about trying to go vegan. And while my husband is like completely vegan, I'm taking a little bit longer to convert in a way. I eat mostly plant-based, so that like if I go on vacation or I have a work event where there's not very many vegan options and I don't feel like eating a salad and being boring, I can still eat what I want. And so today we decided to try some plant-based burgers. There's a lot of restaurants now that are carrying these, and we decided full disclosure, I've had both of these before, but I haven't had them one right after the other to be able to tell what the difference really is. I know which one I prefer, like if I'm going to go out, and there's also a big difference in quality based on the restaurants that you get them at. So the Impossible Burger is the first one we're going to get, and that's where I'm going right now. That one is not served in any fast food places. They're only served in sit-down restaurants, and they're a little bit more expensive. We're also going to be getting the Beyond Burger, which you've probably seen in stores as well. They do sell their patties in stores. They also have their meat crumbles, and they have sausages. I absolutely love their sausages. I use them a lot with pastas. I haven't tried the crumbles yet, but I'm sure they're fine. I'm not a huge fan of the store-bought patties. There's another brand that I like better that is a barley-based patty. It has, vegetables and stuff mixed in. So if I'm going to do a burger at home, I go for field roast over Beyond. But I decided, I want to try the restaurant versions of these burgers, one right after the other, to see which one really tastes more like a burger, to hopefully help people like me who are struggling with the change and really want, there's days where I want a burger. I'll be honest, I want a burger or I want a steak because I grew up eating those things, and just going cold turkey from not having dairy or anything, like any animal product, is hard. And I went to Nashville a few weeks ago, or I guess it was about a month ago now, and the South, that part of the country is known for barbecue, and I wasn't I had to have barbecue. I have to try that. So coming back from that has been difficult. So I'm now 2 weeks back being completely plant-based. Haven't had really any meat since then. I've had some dairy, but no meat at all. And so I thought this would be a good video now that I'm back into that. So right now we are on our way to Gott's Roadside, which is a local Bay Area restaurant. They started in Napa, and they've now opened a few other locations. I've never been there before, so this will be a first. I know whenever I'm in downtown Walnut Creek, I see everyone carrying their milkshakes and stuff around, and their milkshakes look delicious, but obviously can't do that anymore. So we are I am on my way there right now to pick up my burger. I've had a little trouble. I tried to film this yesterday, and there is apparently a national shortage of Impossible Burgers. I'm assuming it has something to do with them going public. I'm not completely sure. But I have been calling restaurant after restaurant after restaurant trying to find somebody that has this, and have been unsuccessful until today. I was actually kind of excited because yesterday I had thank you, Google. I know there's a slowdown. Yesterday I had I called Red Robin because a friend of mine had told me that there was a Impossible Burger at Red Robin. So I was like, oh, I'll just go there and get it. Well, they haven't had it. When I called them, they said that they didn't have it anymore. They had been out of it for about a month. And so that idea didn't work. And then I went on DoorDash just to see if anyone on DoorDash had it. And Johnny Garlic's, which is another California-based restaurant, and it's actually co-owned by Guy Fieri, and they had it. And I was so excited because I love Guy Fieri. I'm a big foodie. And I had no idea Johnny Garlic's was owned by him. So I was like, oh, this is going to be great. Like, I already know I like the Impossible Burger, but trying Guy Fieri's version of it is going to be even better. So I placed my order, and I did a pickup because I didn't want to wait 2 hours for it to be delivered. And that's the problem with DoorDash, is the stupid delivery times. So I did pick up because it was like 5 minutes away from me, and I go over, or I get halfway there, and they call me and they're like, oh, I don't know why DoorDash has this burger listed on here. We haven't had it for 2 weeks. There's a shortage, and we haven't been able to get it. So I had to call DoorDash and have them refund it, and then I spent my lunch at work today calling different restaurants trying to see who has it. And there is one restaurant in Walnut Creek that has it right now, and he said that they're stocked up for a while and they're good to go, and they're like one of the only restaurants that has it. So I was like, great, let's get one. We're doing this now. So we got it. We're on our way there to pick it up right now, and then we're going to stop at Carl's Jr. and get the Beyond Burger. I was actually doing some research on that today because I was kind of surprised that there wasn't, like, I'd never seen it anywhere else before, other than Carl's Jr. And the one, so there's actually a few places that have it. Next Level Burgers has it, which is only in a few different places. I know Oregon has one. They're only in Whole Foods locations, or next to Whole Foods. It's a Whole Foods thing. So they have their version of the Beyond Burger. A&W Canada now has the Beyond Burger. I was actually super excited when I saw A&W on their website, and then I was trying to go and figure out what locations had it, because I haven't been to A&W in years. None of the U.S. locations have it. So, and then there's Veggie Grill, which I'm not really a fan of, and which I haven't been there in years either, so I don't know if it's gotten any better. Del Taco now also has Beyond Meat in their tacos. So I might have to do a video on that. Maybe I'll do like a Mexican themed vegetarian vegan video. So basically the only one, and then TGI Fridays. TGI Fridays was the only like higher end restaurant that had it, and I don't think we have one around here. I've never seen one around here. So we're going to stick with Carl's Jr. So we'll stop and go through the drive-thru and get that. And then we will be back after we get everything and ready to taste test. Okay, we just got back. My burgers are falling apart. So I had to make some adjustments because I hate tomatoes. And both of these have tomatoes. So now I think we're ready. So I tried to order basically the same thing from each restaurant. So we are going to try both. And I think we're going to start with, let's start with the Impossible, because that's closer to me. Can we see? Can we? No. Okay. It's kind of falling apart because I had to cut it in half so we could split. But here we go. There wasn't very much meat on that one, but their sauce is really good. It kind of tastes like fry sauce. This one to me has a really meaty texture. It's like not mushy like you would think a plant-based one would be. It's like even when you touch it, it feels like ground beef would if you were touching ground beef. No. Okay. So now we're going to try Beyond. Let's see if I can get a good shot of the Beyond. This one's mostly lettuce, where like you can barely see the patty. This one I feel like has a lot more to it than lettuce, which might just be a fast food to a restaurant thing. Like, I'm not totally sure what that would be, but we'll do this end because there's more meat on this end. The one thing about the Beyond is if you look close, let's see if it'll adjust kind of. Maybe. Hello? Nope. Okay, but right here, or over here, you can see that it's kind of pink. I don't know what's in it to make it do that. I've read something about beet juice. I'm not sure if that is true or not. So here we go. I like the charcoal or charbroil, whatever it is that Carl's Jr. does, but it's not, texture wise, you can tell it's not meat, where the Impossible Burger you literally can't tell. And there's just a lot of lettuce everywhere. This one on the edges are really crispy, and then the inside is just kind of like mush. And it's not like it's undercooked, it's just the plant proteins, I think. Let's get in a farther. So that's what it looks like on the inside. I don't know if you can see it. It literally looks like halfway cooked meat, but it's cooked all the way. It's really weird. So after filming all of this video, Burger King came out with their Impossible Whopper. It was only in St. Louis, and apparently today was the day that we got it in the Bay Area. So we're gonna try it. It's huge. I don't know if you can see it, but here we go. This is actually juicier than the one I got. That was like $14. And this one was only $6. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I like it. I actually like this a lot. Way better than the Carl's Jr. one, for sure. But it's really juicy, so it's good.